videos, which I unlisted for obvious reasons, because the videos were containing sensitive information regarding regarding an abandoned property. But there is no such thing as an abandoned property. It's owned by somebody. It's either an estate agent, or it's owned, or it's under the care of a legal representative, a solicitor, a lawyer. All properties are basically in some sort of status. When I say status, I mean limbo, or what's the word? Well, status is basically in a frozen state. So I just wanted to give you an update that the police were notified. Nobody's in trouble. Nobody at this point, as far as I'm aware, is in any legal bind or anything like that. But all that was required is that the property was secured, as in locks redone and everything else, to make sure that there was no more illegal entry until the rightful owners, or estate agents, or people who hold the keys, those people decide what to do with the property. So, because I'll tell you what, this is no small thing. Hold on a minute. Hang on a sec. Oh, I'm just trying to get some. Sorry, I'm not. Right. So what this is about is it's about our heritage, right? We have what are called heritage buildings, listed buildings. We have historical sites that mean a great deal to the public of this country. These sites are to do with public figureheads, people who have helped build this country. Now, the problem is, when you get YouTube videos being made about so-called abandoned sites, you have to remember something. This is important. The last 2 years have not been normal. They have been extremely abnormal. Number one, most people are working from home, right? So they're not travelling around very much. So it might give the illusion, the impression that these sites are abandoned, but they aren't. People are just being told to stay at home. People are being told there's a lockdown. People are being told work from home. People are being told don't travel. People, you get the picture. It's obvious that there's going to be buildings, historic buildings, that appear to have been abandoned, but they're not. There's simply, people can't get to them. People can't maintain them. People are stuck. They're in a stuck situation. They want to go and maintain these buildings, or they want to go and clear them, but they can't because of all the... there were workmen. I mean, there were people who would happily go out there and basically empty these properties, put the stuff in storage. That's another thing. It costs money to put stuff in storage. So why put it in storage if there's no danger to the property or the contents of the property? But when people start making YouTube videos saying that a property is abandoned, then everything changes, because at that point it's no longer in a safe, the contents are no longer safe, the property becomes vulnerable, the property becomes a target for opportunists, people that want to make a quick buck. So anyway, as I say, I unlisted the other two videos, but you get the picture. You just can't make this stuff up. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, we're living into really crazy times right now, and some of these trials have just suddenly popped up in the last 2 years. What? I mean, there's something wrong here. why are these channels suddenly popping up within the last 2 years, going around exploring abandoned buildings? There's something very fishy going on here. It's almost like there's some kind of secret agenda going on here, because they're taking advantage of the fact that many people simply are not able to travel. People are stuck at home, people are working from home, people in hospital, people, you get the picture. So I actually put a request to Talk Radio, because we need to bring out some public awareness about this, because this affects everybody. This affects everybody that's got assets, property, which they're not able to attend because of the lockdowns and because of everything else. We all have to be vigilant and try to ensure we need to start playing, what's the word? What's the word? Next, Neighbourhood Watch. We all start to be playing Neighbourhood Watch, keeping an eye on people's properties because they can't be there. If we live near somebody's property and we know that they're in hospital, or we know that they're overseas, we need to keep an eye on these things for our neighbours, and we need to let the police know if there's suspicious activity. We need to protect one another, because if you let this thing get out of hand, and it will, because there are irresponsible people out there, opportunists, thieves, criminals, you name it, they don't care. They're just out to make money. And I was watching some YouTube videos to do with heavy goods vehicles being stolen, artifacts, drills, dumper trucks, you name it. They're stealing everything. They'll steal anything that's not nailed down. There's a really good channel called, actually, let me just see if I can tell you what it is. There's a really good YouTube channel called Automatics M-Track, right? They actually have to put tracking devices in equipment. Automatrix M-Track. He goes around looking for stolen. Hang on a minute. Oh, hang on a minute. I need to scroll up a bit. There you go. 133,000 views just for that one video 6 years ago. This is how bad it's getting. It is getting really, really bad. They steal everything. I mean, it's just heartbreaking. I mean, if they're still, these things are secured by on building sites. They're locked up in chains and everything, but they still steal them. So I'm pretty sure that they would break into. I'm pretty sure that if they'll steal something that's on a building site, they'll burgle abandoned properties because there's nobody around, which is what they think anyway. So yeah, Neighbourhood Watch, keep an eye out. Just try to protect your neighbours. Anyway, thanks for watching.